Alrighty. Welcome to phase one, the 6:15 a.m. edition. Just a plain old Thursday, May 7th. Nothing crazy. Fantastic workout for you, though. This whole thing is going to be predicated on 20 reps, and some of them will be 20 reps per side. And we're going to try to get through at least 2 rounds, possibly more. And I might change it to time depending on how much time we have left. Yeah. So we're going to go through that first section. We'll demonstrate that, and then we'll go through it a couple times. We're starting with a reverse lunge pulse. So we're going to start with whatever leg you want back, and we're going to pulse 20 times. Just like that. If you can, a light touch on the knee, and then up, boom, boom, perfect. All right, and then we'll switch to the other side. And then we're going to do a plie squat with calf raise. I just learned that word today, so we'll see how this goes. And then coming into the calf raise. Perfect. And then we'll finish that section with speed skaters. Sounds like my favorite. Good. Opposite hand and foot are down at the same time, and these are fast pace. Good. Now let's see, we'll see how this goes. I said how the timing works with both of you. We're going to do 20 for all of that. For the speed skater, let's do 20 each side. So 40 total, and then the reverse lunge obviously is 20 pulse on each side as well. Okay? So at your own pace, I want you to go through that, and then we'll see how we look if we want to go through it twice again. So let's go ahead and start with that reverse lunge pulse in 3, 2, and 1. Begin. 20 of those, then switch to the other side, then go to the plie squat. Definitely not a competition to see who can do it faster. No reason to get competitive. I don't know why both of you are speeding up, though. This next one is my favorite exercise that Allison and Shot do together. It looks, I can't even handle it. Have you ever seen the movie The Cutting Edge? I feel like Shot and Allison have seen it. They know what I'm talking about. That's all that matters. It doesn't really have any big name actors in it. It's basically about their life. It's pretty cool. It's more old than good, but it applies to the situation greatly. Look at this beautiful coordination. Oh God. Did you do 20 each side, Allison? No, you didn't. See? This would have gotten you guys no more than bronze. No more than bronze. Look at that. Do you see Sean? No, he's like, oh. See, Allison would have cheated if we hadn't seen Sean in there. Perfect. All righty. Next grouping, the mountain climber twist. Full mountain climber. Twisting opposite knee to elbow. Perfect. Next, you have a straight arm oblique twist. Good. If you have a light weight, this would be perfect. Straight arms out. If you can, challenge yourself, take the feet off the mat. If you have to, you go to the feet with the mat and just keep moving. That's perfect. Okay? Next is a true sit-up. This is your grandfather's sit-up. This is not some new age sit-up that they've made in the lab. It's a real deal sit-up. Bam, that's it. Yep. Good. If you guys want to do this together at the same time, super cute. You can interlock your feet together and do the exact same thing. It'll make it go by a little bit faster. Alrighty. So those are your exercises right there. You're doing 20 each side on the oblique twist, 20 each side on the mountain climber, 20 total on the sit-up. I understand. Alrighty. Starting with the mountain climber twist, 20 each side. Keep her in pace, Sean.
Because there's no time.
It feels wrong, doesn't it? It feels dirty. I don't. I'm uncomfortable when you say clammy. No, I'm not really for it.
Just feel it. Oh, your hands are nice and cool.
Yeah, you do feel. God damn it! I want to say it. You feel clammy.
I know I just started, but I didn't wasn't really working out.
What's the AC on?
It's on 73, but
Yeah, that should be good.
yeah.
Why don't you put the fan on right here for yourself? Put it on for yourself, but aim it towards me.
I can't do both.
They didn't do the cute couple thing. All right. I bet you they're that couple that does everything together. Everything. No, they do everything together. I bet you they have like adjacent bathrooms and they leave the doors open while they're pooping. That's what I imagine. Yeah. Like they both poop at the same time. They've got their bowel movements in sync with each other. They have the same Taco Tuesday and the same time on Wednesday every time. Sean knows that elbow flap. You see that? So teach him, flap the elbows back real quick and hit the ground because you do it on a pad. So to try to get an extra couple reps, you'll just sacrifice the body and slam yourself on it and try to get some bounce. I remember the first time we ended up having to do it on like a hardwood floor. They didn't have mats. There's so many people you. That it? Did she do them all, Sean? Alrighty. Just make you don't know.
You can't count for him and her.
Jesus. Okay. All right. Next grouping, the dumbbell crush press. Arms are clamped together, going directly overhead. Directly overhead. Perfect. Making sure you're not pressing forward. You're keeping the elbows in nice and tight. Next is a dumbbell shoulder press. You're going to go in that exact same stance. You're going to fan them out to 90 degrees, pressing all the way up to where the dumbbell is straight above your shoulder, and then back to 90. Get a little shrug at the top if you can. Next is a frog squat jump. All of your favorite things rolled into one. Okay, you're squatting down the narrow stance and going back and forth to the wide to the narrow. That's it. So every time you jump, you're coming back to one or the other. Perfect. Okay. Same deal, 20 all the way through. All right, 3. Sean, you don't have the kettlebell. Thank you, Allison. And Allison, will you please get the heavier dumbbells or grab both of them, please? Thank you. Embarrassing. Yeah. All right, perfect. 3, 2, and 1. Begin. This is best. Sean, you can just press to one side and then the other. You can hold it the exact same, press to one side and then the other. Yep, hold it with both hands, perfect. Yep, just like that. Get a good pace going. And if you get it fast enough, you can still do 20 each side and you possibly beat Allison. I don't know. Oh, he's got so close. It's going to be close. If Sean would stop stopping. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let's go to the next grouping. Grab a quick drink if you want it. Lateral, box, step up. Those little bitty chairs that you guys have, those would be fantastic. Yes, glad those are ready to go. All right. Do you want to show them what the lateral box step up looks like? Okay. I think they have a good idea. Yep. Let's go ahead and do all of one side and then switch to the other. Yep. So we'll do all of one side, 20 reps. Just a light touch, and you can touch the box up top or touch the chair up top, but it's very, very light. You're moving fast. 20 on one side, stepping up laterally, then 20 on the other side, stepping up laterally. Next, we're going to move into a hip thruster. Okay. Now, if you can, we're putting the shoulders on the chair. Good. And we're going to do 20 reps on one side, 20 reps on one side in a row. Good. So you're letting one leg do all the work for 20 reps, and then you'll switch it, let the other leg do all the work for 20 reps. If you cannot get your back on there, I know those chairs are kind of smaller, what I want you to do is flip around and just do a regular glute bridge where one foot is on the chair. Does that make sense? Allison's shaking her head no. Sean's looking at Allison. This is, yeah. All righty. I think they understand. Okay. Next is a side plank leg raise. Side plank leg raise. Just do 20 on the same side, please. Perfect. Just like that. If you have to, you can go down on the forearm if that's a bit too challenging. Either way, the hips are as high as you can keep them while you do that. They never touch the ground for 20 reps, and then you'll flip over real quick, do 20 on the other side. Perfect. All right. Know what we're doing? I said if you can't get your back on those chairs, just flip around and put your feet on them. That'll be just fine. Just do one leg at a time, 20 reps. All right, let's get it. 3, 2, and 1, begin. Look at that. Allison does not like to lose. That's what I like about her. It's like the only thing I like about Allison. Her choice of shirts and her competitive edge. You say that every day. You'll be all right. Does that fan feel better?
Yeah.
I really think that online Fit in 42 might be something worth pursuing because it gives you an opportunity to do those group classes that he wants to do so badly.
Yeah.
But it also makes it like the one thing that's nice on our end for Fit in 42 is it's all the same time.
Yeah.
So instead of trying to have a schedule that people aren't going to want 2 times a day, they're going to want more options than that. Instead of doing that, you could just say, okay, we're going to run it for these 6 weeks, and you got to be in here at the morning session. 6 a.m. is your time.
Yeah.
You know, and then, because then that's reasonable. If we get 2 people, we get 2. I mean, that's,
Yeah, then as much of a big deal.
Mm-hmm. The only thing that sucks is like we were talking, it'll be harder to do any kind of like an actual progression in weight, but I think people could still get some progress without that.
Yeah, heck yeah.
You could even funnel in some of that like mindset stuff or like some things that I've heard you talk about or Mark likes. Like we could basically set it up for them and give them more value in that, like plan out the rest of their morning. Like, all right, you did the workout at 6, you do your meditation at 7, whatever that process is, so that you're giving them more of that, even though you can't actually have them on facility. And then again, we can give a good price point for it.
Yeah, it feels like no coaching.
And maybe just at the end of the week, I just meet with each of them for like 15 minutes on Zoom. And the winner, by decision by me, Allison, for taking her time and doing the best she can. It sounds like it's rigged. Alrighty, take a quick drink if you want it. We are going to do the whole list. The whole list. The whole list. Alrighty. First grouping, top left corner, reverse lunge pulse, plie squat, and speed skaters. 20 on all of it, as fast as you possibly can. Should be faster than the last round, and it should beat the person next to you. 3, 2, and go. Oh, Allison's such a cheater. She's such a cheater. They did both go.
Yeah.
See? They say opposites attract. I think the same person attracts. I think they were both in high school together. They were in like a big like school-wide race, and on 2, they were the only 2 people that started going. I think the Whitney Houston song "How Will I Know," that's on the background, and then they end up like holding hands by the end of the race. And the winner is again Allison. God, she loves it. Look at her, like she's standing on the podium. I love it. I love it. Well, depends on if it was knockout or not. All right, take 2 deep breaths. 2 deep breaths. We are going to do that second section. Mountain climber twist, straight arm oblique twist, true sit-up. Your grandfather's sit-up. If he hadn't have done them, you wouldn't be here. Let's do this. 3, 2, and begin.
We hadn't done these. But in a good way, not like.
Oh, Sean took it that time. Bounce pass back at Allison. All right, top right corner. Dumbbell crush press, dumbbell shoulder press, frog squat jumps, 20 of everything. We are going, take a deep breath, take a deep breath. Eyes on both of you. 3, 2, and 1, begin. Mm. Who's gonna take it? God, Allison wants it so. Oh, Sean with the walk away frog jump. Oh. Allison's like, I just had popcorn. What do you expect from me? We ready for this? God, who doesn't like starting the morning off with like 20 competitions with your significant other just to really irritate things? Lateral box step up, hip thruster, side plank leg raise. 20 on the whole list. Take one more deep breath for me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hit it. God, she's got the setup and everything. Sean's just outmatched in this one. Mm-hmm. God, this is absolutely crazy. You've seen the movie Secretariat? I feel like this is what I'm watching. I feel like she's like 20 strides ahead of him. It's crazy. This is impossible. No horse can keep this kind of a pace on the glutes. Have you seen the movie? No, another classic that you've missed. I get goosebumps watching the ending of that movie.
Allison's a killer.
Yeah, no, she went for blood on this one.
Come on, Allison. You want to say no?
Yeah, but no, Alice, this has been done. Yeah, this has been done. You want to take a victory lap, Allison? Just like walk around, look at your face. Allison, if you want to go eat like a Pop-Tart or something and come back, you can. Oh, yep. She's critiquing him. All right, listen, we can't be done yet. We got to fill the time. You guys can pick which section you like, and we're gonna do that. Actually, I think honestly, this is only fair. Allison should get to pick the last section as a reward for conquering. The first, second, third, or fourth group. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Allison, what is it? 2? Is that 2? First one's reverse lunge. Second group's a mountain climber twist. Third group's a number 1. All right. Reverse lunge, pulse, plie squat, and speed skaters. Sean, this is the deal right here. This is my impression of you, at least until tomorrow morning. 3. See, look, I'll get a sweat outside. 2, and begin. God. God, wouldn't that be a surprise ending? Lauren takes it. God, I think we got to start doing drug screenings after this. There's gonna be people are gonna watch this, and there's gonna be questions. People are gonna be like, Ellie's on drugs. Oh my God, she just shuffled him out of the way to do her speed. Oh God. Come on, Sean, you can do this. You can do anything you put your mind to. There's no way he's gonna do this. We find out later that Allison used to be like a gold medalist speed skater. And oh, goodness. I love her conquering pose. I feel like it should be on like Canadian Money or something. Like the Queen, and then if you flip the bill over, it's just Allison, and it's got Sean in the bottom corner doing the mountain climber or something.
Nice job, you guys.
All righty. Thank you very much. Fantastic workout. I appreciate it as always.